Welcome everybody. Pursuit here, playing some 7 Days to Die Alpha 14, build B92, which is the first of the Alpha 14. So I am just jumping here to give you some of my first impressions, and get started on my survival guide here to let you know what's going on in Alpha 14. So first off, I'll just hit this really quick. The video options have changed a little bit. I've put it on to Ultra and turned off the motion blur because I can't stand the thing. The player profiles, let's check these out. These are awesome. Each of these player profiles has their own character, and if you go on to the 7 Days to Die, .com website, they have a little background for each of these people. You don't actually see it here. You don't actually get the equipment that they have, but it gives them a little bit of feeling and character, and I don't know, maybe they're going to add something later, is my impression, to make the characters a little more interesting, maybe with some starter skills. That would be awesome, but right now, they just look cool here, but when you actually start, you don't get any of this gear that they have or anything, so I think it's one of those, it's a work in progress game, so that's what you got here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to use Clint here. He's got a little bit of growth on his face there, and that's about it. We'll start a new game. I already tested out some stuff here earlier, so I'm going to give you my impressions as we start on a new random gen single player Alpha 14. Default settings right now, I might change that later. I'm going to have the cheat mode on in case something goes wrong or I want to pull something out and test. I'm not going to use it on my general play, just to kind of have it as an option if I want to do something else with it. So let's go ahead. Alpha 14 is my world name, which was also, in fact, the seed. And let's just jump in and see where we go from here. And I'm going to explain some things as I go along about what's happening, some of the changes in Alpha 14, so you can get a better idea of what I think about it and what you might think about it too. So let's see. Oh yes, the nice little starter thing here that they've added on. You woke up. Let's see. Wasteland can be an unforgiving place, and you look like you could use some help. Close a short guide to help you survive. If you complete it, we might just take you in. We just might take in a new citizen. The White River Settlement. It's real and it's safe. I doubt it, but for in the future, maybe there'll be a White River Settlement. So continue. So this is their new little basic survival quest. So this quest is active. So this is their tutorial for getting started on the game here, which I like. It's good for new people. I didn't really need it as much, but it was good to have it here just the same, to see what's going on and where they're headed in the future. So there's an object tracker at the top right. Tells you what you need to do, what you need to gather, what you need to craft. It tracks what you gather, what you craft, what you place. Access your inventory for more information. So continue. So we're at a pretty good location here, I would say. I just want to, hold on a second. I'm making a copy because I want to come back here. I'm making a copy of that file there. So you can look up in the quest thing here. So it shows you can change the quest. You can deactivate the quest. Oh, damn. Apparently you can move it all together. Hold on. I will be right back as I go back to what I just created. And yeah, because I screwed it up. Be right back. Actually, what you can do, I don't even have to do that. Since I did this also, this is the basic survival quest. So if I put this in here, we can actually get another copy of it. So there are lots of quests and treasure maps, and as you go through the game, you'll find them and be able to use them. So let's go ahead and reread this again. Let's accept it. And I've got it back. So we didn't have to start over. Yay, me. I thought I was going to have it screwed up forever. Good reason to turn on the cheat mode. So, as it says, you gather some plant fibers. You get 2 for each of these that you break. So we got some, I'm going to grab some extra as we go because, yeah, you need it anyways. Let's grab some wood. So we got those together. Let's look at this again. Apparently this removes the quest, and I hit that one. I meant to do toggle active, but I was too fast talking to you and doing things at the same time. You could also show them on the map, but there's no map thing for this, so it's not going to do anything. So let's go ahead. We need to gather some stones, which you can either pick them up if you can find them, or you can hit a rock. Is that a... Oh. Oh, that rock was a bear. Didn't look like a bear from here. So you can pick them up off the ground like I did there, or you can punch a boulder until you get a stone. You can also punch the ground until you get a stone. Oh, I hear something nasty over there. So now we have, as you see up in the corner here, we've got the plants fibers, the wood, got the stone. So we can go ahead and craft a stone axe, which happens to be at the top because it's something, it highlights the things that you can craft. So let's go ahead and craft that. That will get us started, and it will move us on to the next part of the quest. So 1/8 complete. There's 8 parts of this quest. And it's already popped up the second part of it, and it has activated it. So let's go ahead and grab some more plant fiber. So it wants us to create some clothing. So I kind of skipped over that real quick, but if you look at it, it says plant fiber. It wants you to make all of these things here, and it shows them all over there too. But it's going to protect you from damage, keep you warm, very basic warmth, not anything really extreme. But then it down here at the end, it tells you what you're going to get. You're going to get 1 skill point when you've completed all parts of these quests. So we're 3. So 3 of 8. We're not on 3 of 8. We're only on 2 of 8. Whatever. I don't know what it's telling me there. So we just need to grab a whole bunch, and we don't really need to waste our axe here. And probably, I bet you it levels up our tool, which is not a bad idea either. But it probably also gives you some kind of, I don't know. I have to look into it later. Let's just save the tool though. But I would assume it's going to give me some kind of athletic skill for doing this thing. So I've already got 35 here. Like you can save your tool for stuff like this, which is going to work a lot better than punching. You can actually smack it. And as you notice, this looks so much better. Things are a lot smoother here. I was messing around it for several hours and was very happy with how things are. So actually I'm going to grab some coal here, because coal, if you can find it, and you might as well finish up at least 1 block. Coal is going to be great for making torches with. So we're going to need some more torches. I'm going to go ahead and craft 1 more because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them as we go along. I'm glad that I found this. Coal has a lot better uses, but at the beginning of the game, your best option is probably just going to be for that. And using it for torches. We're not going to be able to make gunpowder anytime soon. So let's also put a map marker here. Let's save. Let's save a waypoint here. Let's make it a. Let's just do this and put coal. So if we need to come back and find this coal, we will know where it is. Nice, right? And it's not gonna. Okay, it's on the map. We can take and turn it off. Not remove. No, actually it's gonna stay there. I don't know how to turn it off. But it's not gonna be a problem. It's gonna show up on our little radar thing up there at the top. See, there's a little cave thing there. So let's see if we can finish the rest of these. So it wants us to craft plant fiber stuff. Fiber. I'm hoping I finish all these quests before I get done. I don't think so. We need the gloves. We don't need the hat. So let's just put each of these down for crafting. And when they're all done, I'm going to wait to put them on because that's actually, spoiler, it is the next quest. So it's going to go ahead and craft all those for us. And let's just go ahead and grab some more stuff here while it's finishing crafting. Let's grab some more stones. We're actually getting... Oh, you actually get iron. It used to be little iron lumps, and now you actually get iron itself, which that's way better in my book. So let's go ahead and look at the next quest, which I actually probably missed because it probably popped up while I was... We'll have to... It's not a big deal, though. So you've got wear all those. So let's go ahead and you can either... Two things you can do here. You can either drag it onto your body. You can drag it onto the slot, wherever it would go, right there. Or you can just say where, which is probably the easiest. So we're probably going to be a little bit hot here. Hopefully it's not going to be too much. It's telling me feels like, which I don't like. I want to see the actual temperature, but you can't actually. It always feels like. No actual temperature, so we'll have to see if we overheat. Let's see what the next quest is. It is a club. So we need to gather some wood and craft. So let's go over to this tree here and grab some cotton on our way, because who doesn't like a little bit of extra cloth on hand? We are like right next to a wasteland, which is kind of scary to me. Oh, we're actually in the wasteland now. So it's telling me that I want the club, because the club is going to be, and yeah, I wanted to. I'm hearing something. It's just that deer. I wanted to be telling you more about than this just questing. So you've got the idea of the quests. We'll get a skill point when we're done. But let me tell you a few more things here. As we go. So they've got the skills and the perks up here. We're going to have lots of new skills and perks. You level them up as you go along. So like, as you run around, you'll get extra athletics, which help with your stamina degradation. They've also got, besides the skills, they've got perks here. You can level up, and you need to have a certain amount of points in order to buy them. So right now I don't have any. I will get 1 once I finish this first quest, and you get like 5 for leveling each time you level. So reduce how much repair material is used, and the durability lost. I swear I hear somebody out there, but I don't think there is. Oh, there's somebody right over there. He just disappeared, though. So, let's see. Nava's Gain, which I'm not on. I am on a random map. Nava's Gain is much larger now. There's a town up there called Parishton, which is like a wasteland city. The quests and challenges are like things you can unlock by finding little survivor notes, like the one I just showed you. We should really... Let's make a club. Recipes. I can actually make an iron reinforced club. Also need to craft a wooden club in order to get this point. So let's make a wooden club real quick. Wooden club. Craft it. Oh yeah, lady, I don't think so. So this will do a little more damage than this axe will. It's meant for providing more. And try and prevent her from getting me. You get her while she's stunned, then I get more damage. Ta-da! Our first dead zombie. Oh, good, another bandage. Nothing better than killing a nurse. So, bows. It wants us to go into the bow now that we have this one done. So we need to find some feathers. Good luck. I need a nest somewhere. I hate finding nests. They're easiest to find in the burnt forest, but who wants to go into a burnt forest? So what else did I find out? So let's see. You know, there's really not a whole lot of... I think I'll go into them as we go along. But I wanted to kind of get started on my survival guide here. There's a lot to tell you about, so I'm sorry if it's you're like a little disappointed that I haven't covered everything I possibly could. I might do another one that's a little bit more pinpointed to what's changed. Oh, look at that, feathers! You never know, you never know. Okay, so let's make a bow. Wooden bow, craft. And it also wants us to craft some arrows. And I think, let's see, arrow. We need to make 2 of those, which apparently wants us to have more than one on hand. So let's grab the bow. To level 2 at this point. Completed quest. Craft bow and arrows. So, start a base. It wants to start a base. So we need to get some more wood together. I've only got 5 of 60 that I need in here. Let's find another tree. And get some more wood going. So, if you didn't notice, the workbench and cement mixer have been added. The workbench is going to be something that allows you to craft while you're not there. It will actually craft, from what I understand. I haven't used it a whole lot because the game's out new. You can set big tasks that just happen while you're not there. And the cement mixer is now required to make cement. So pretty straightforward, I would say. Let's go ahead and make ourselves... It wants us to make a wood frame here for this quest. Wood frame. So I'm just going to make like... It wants 3. I'm going to make like 10 because I always found wood frames to be really handy. And apparently I have enough wood. So let's go ahead and chop this tree a little bit more while it's crafting what I need. So we got 1 so far that's been crafted. 2 that have been crafted. Oh, don't fall on me. In case you didn't know, they usually fall downhill or away from you. So yeah, it matters. Preferably stand uphill from them. Oh, eggs. Nice. So we need to place frames. So we're going to pretend like we're building a base. So let's go pretend like we're building a base on the road over here, because I personally like building on roads. They're nice and flat, or somewhat flat. These cars look pretty junky, and they're probably not going to be a problem. Let's go ahead and build something between the 2 cars up here. So it wants us to place. It actually tracks placing items. Oh, really? Okay, it's going to bring the road up and deform it, whatever. So we've placed 3, and we need to upgrade them also. So let's go ahead and get our little axe here, which is also an upgrade tool. You can use this, the hammer, and the wrench for upgrading things, but it wants us to upgrade to the first level. So it actually tracks upgrades now, too, for these quests. Or at least this quest it does. I don't know that it does any of the rest, but that is that one. So we've done that one. Now it wants us to craft a bedroll. So let's see. Bedroll. So a bedroll takes 20 fibers. We have 10. It says that up in the corner. I didn't need to look, but might as well. And let's go ahead and make this another axe, because this one's going to be dead before we know it. Craft. So we got what we need for the axe. Let's make the bedroll. So I really like this little questing system. We need one more. Are you serious? Why does it think I have enough on it? Oh, because I made an axe. Craft. Let that craft while we grab some more plant fibers here, because we're going to need them. We got some stones already, so... Oh, really, buddy? Okay, you wanted me to test out my bow? Is that what you want? So you can zoom in, and we got to reload the first time before we can use it. He's a tough little bugger. See ya! Gunpowder and a skull cap. Skull caps are kind of warm, so I might not use it just off yet. Got a little lady going through there. So let's go ahead and get this bedroll put down, because it wants us to place our bed. So I like now it shows the whole bed rather than only part of it. Place that, and that is completed. I really want to level up my bow here, so let's go ahead and use it again. Oh, we don't have enough. We used up all of our arrows, so... Get some nice headshots in her. There we go. Die, little lady. And these bodies will despawn really fast, but we could possibly get some bones from them. Let's see, it wants us to make a campfire. We already have the 8 stones that it requires, so let's go ahead and hit the campfire. Craft it. And I think we've gotten a pretty good look here. Craft it, and let's go place it next to our bed. It's a terrible place to put it next to your bed, but we're doing it anyways. Because you can attract, let's put it right over here where these guys are. Ta-da! And if you didn't know, you can sometimes get bones from these right here. So we're going to hit this. I've earned a point for completing those quests that I can use to purchase one of those things I was looking at before. Hoping I'll get a bone here. No bone. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you did by giving me a thumbs up on the video there. Subscribe for future content. And favorite if you're not a member of my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Now get on with your pursuit.